Tonight, you find yourself inside a quiet home along the banks of the Nile. The heat of the day has finally faded, leaving behind a warm, gentle breeze that slips through the open doorway. Outside, the desert sky stretches endlessly above you, filled with more stars than you have ever seen, clear, bright, and almost within reach. Inside the home, the air is still. The walls around you are made of mud brick, thick and cool to the touch, holding the last traces of the day's warmth. The ceiling is low, supported by wooden beams darkened by years of smoke and time. Everything feels simple, yet carefully arranged, as if every object has its place and purpose. A small oil lamp flickers nearby. Its flame moves softly, casting long, shifting shadows across the walls. The light is dim, but enough to see by. In this world, night does not mean brightness, it means quiet, darkness, and rest. You sit down slowly on a woven mat. The floor beneath you is smooth, packed earth, swept clean. There is no furniture as you might expect, only low stools, baskets, and rolled linens neatly stacked in the corner. Life here is close to the ground, close to simplicity. From outside, you hear the distant sound of water. The Nile flows steadily through the night, unseen but always present. It is the heart of everything here: life, food, travel, and time itself. Even in darkness, it continues without pause. Somewhere far away, a soft voice drifts through the air, perhaps a neighbor speaking quietly, or a family finishing their evening meal under the open sky. Then silence returns. You breathe in slowly, feeling the calm settle around you. This is where your night begins. The quiet inside the home feels deeper now, as your eyes slowly adjust to the soft glow of the oil lamp. The flame bends gently, reacting to the faint movement of air drifting in from the doorway. Its light reveals more details: woven baskets stacked carefully against the wall, each one holding grains, dried herbs, or small household tools. You lean slightly closer. The scent of the room is warm and earthy, a mixture of clay, straw, and faint traces of cooked bread from earlier in the evening. It lingers in the air, comforting and familiar. Near the corner, a low clay oven sits unused now, its surface still faintly warm. Not long ago, flatbread would have been baked here, simple, nourishing, essential for daily life. You can almost imagine the rhythm of it: hands shaping dough, fire crackling, quiet conversation passing between family members as the sun slowly disappeared outside. But now, all of that has faded into stillness. A piece of linen cloth rests folded nearby. It is simple but carefully made, spun from flax, woven with patience. In this time, every item carries effort within it. Nothing is rushed, nothing is wasted. You reach out and touch the fabric lightly. It is soft but slightly rough, real, handmade, grounded in the world around you. From outside, the sound of footsteps passes briefly, slow, unhurried, then gone again. Night in this village is not empty, it is simply quieter, softer, more private. You shift your gaze upward. The ceiling beams cast long shadows, moving gently with the flicker of the lamp. It almost feels as if the room itself is breathing, expanding and settling with each passing moment. Your body begins to relax. There is nothing demanding your attention here. No urgency, no noise, only time stretching quietly into the night. As the moments pass, the world outside seems to grow even more distant. The village has almost completely settled into sleep. You remain where you are, sitting quietly, as the small oil lamp continues its steady glow. Its flame is smaller now, calmer, as if it too is preparing to rest. A faint sound reaches you again, the soft rustle of palm leaves in the distance. Beyond the home, along the riverbanks, tall reeds and date palms move gently in the night breeze. Their movement is slow and rhythmic, like a quiet whisper carried across the land. You close your eyes for a moment, just to listen. The Nile continues its endless flow. In ancient Egypt, it is more than a river. It is a lifeline, a constant presence that shapes every part of existence. Even now, in the stillness of night, it moves with quiet certainty. You open your eyes again. The lamp's glow feels softer than before, its light no longer sharp but warm and distant. Shadows blend together, smoothing the edges of the room. In one corner, rolled sleeping mats wait. Soon, this space will transform completely, from a place of evening activity into one of rest. The transition is natural, unspoken, understood without words. You slowly shift your position, stretching your legs slightly. The ground remains comfortably cool beneath you, a contrast to the warmth still held in the walls. This balance, heat and coolness, light and darkness, feels perfectly in harmony. From somewhere far beyond the village, a faint animal call echoes briefly. Then silence returns once more. There is no fear in this silence, only calm, only the steady passage of night. You take a slow breath in and let it out gently, and without realizing it, you begin to feel as though you truly belong here, in this quiet home, beside the endless river, under a sky filled with ancient stars. The quiet deepens as the night continues to unfold around you. The small oil lamp beside you flickers once, then steadies again, its flame now lower than before. The light it gives off is softer, more fragile, as if it is slowly surrendering to the darkness. You remain seated for a moment longer, listening. The sounds of the village have nearly disappeared now. What remains is subtle, the faint movement of air, the distant murmur of the Nile, and the occasional shift of something unseen beyond the walls. You begin to move. Slowly, carefully, you rise from the woven mat beneath you. Your body feels relaxed, unhurried, as though the pace of this place has quietly settled into your bones. A sleeping mat lies nearby, rolled and waiting. You step toward it and kneel down, untying the simple cord that holds it in place. The fibers loosen easily, and the mat unfolds with a soft, dry whisper against the floor. It is made of woven reeds, sturdy yet flexible, shaped by careful hands. You run your fingers lightly across its surface. It feels cool, textured, real. This will be your place of rest tonight. There are no large beds here, no heavy blankets or soft cushions as you might expect. Comfort in this world is simpler, grounded in what is available, what is practical, what has always been enough. Nearby, a folded linen sheet rests quietly. You lift it, feeling its familiar rough softness between your fingers. It carries a faint scent, clean, natural, touched by sunlight from earlier in the day. For a moment, you pause. The room feels different now, not active, not in motion, but settled, ready. The space has shifted from evening to night, from wakefulness to rest, without any clear dividing line. It simply became. You lower yourself slowly onto the mat. The ground beneath it is firm, but not uncomfortable. It supports you fully, steady and unchanging. There is a quiet reassurance in that, a sense of being held in place by the earth itself. Above you, the shadows on the ceiling move gently with the lamp's final flickers. You watch them for a while. They stretch, soften, and blend together until it becomes difficult to tell where one ends and another begins. Your breathing slows. In the distance, the Nile continues its endless journey through the land, just as it has for countless nights before this one. And here, in this small, quiet home, you begin to settle into stillness as the night gently carries you forward. And as you settle into stillness, the quiet of the room gently deepens around you. For a few moments, you simply lie there, aware of the woven mat beneath your body. Its texture feels slightly firm at first, the pattern of the reeds pressing softly against your skin through the linen. But slowly, that awareness begins to fade. Your body adjusts. The mat no longer feels unfamiliar. Instead, it becomes steady, supportive, something you no longer need to think about. The linen sheet rests lightly over you. It shifts just slightly with each breath, rising and falling in a slow, natural rhythm. It does not weigh you down. It simply stays there, offering a quiet sense of ease as the night air moves gently through the open doorway. Nearby, the small oil lamp flickers again. Its flame is weaker now, lower than before, but still holding on. The light it casts is soft and uneven, barely reaching across the room. Shadows stretch and blend together, losing their edges, becoming part of the growing darkness. You turn your gaze slightly toward the doorway. Outside, the night feels vast and open. The sky is filled with countless stars, brighter than anything you might be used to. Without any other light to compete with them, they shine clearly, quietly, each one fixed in its place. You watch them for a while. There is something steady about them, something unchanging. They do not hurry, they do not fade, they simply remain. A gentle breeze moves through the doorway, brushing softly against your face before passing on. It carries with it the cool breath of the Nile and the faint scent of damp earth and distant plants. The air feels clean, calm, untouched. Somewhere far away, you hear a small sound, a brief splash from the Nile, or perhaps the movement of something along its edge. The sound is quiet, almost uncertain, but it travels clearly through the stillness. Then, once again, everything becomes silent. Your breathing slows without effort. Each inhale feels deeper than the last, each exhale longer, softer, as if the tension of the day is quietly leaving your body. You do not need to move. You do not need to think. The night continues around you, unchanged and patient. And as the lamp beside you gives another faint flicker, its light slowly dimming further, you begin to drift, gently, into that quiet space between waking and sleep. And as that quiet space begins to hold you, you remain suspended there for a while. Not fully asleep, not fully awake. The room around you has grown darker now. The small oil lamp beside you gives off only the faintest glow, its flame reduced to a tiny, steady point. It no longer lights the room as before. Instead, it simply exists, like a final trace of warmth in the deepening night. You lie still. Your body feels heavier now, more settled against the woven mat beneath you. The texture you once noticed has almost disappeared from your awareness, replaced by a sense of quiet support that asks nothing from you. The linen sheet rises and falls slowly with your breath. In and out. In and out. Each movement softer than the last. Outside, the night continues without interruption. The Nile flows steadily in the distance, its presence now more felt than heard. It does not demand attention. It simply moves, constant and unchanging, as it has for countless nights before this one. A cooler breeze drifts gently into the room. It touches your skin for a brief moment, then passes, leaving behind a faint chill that quickly softens into comfort. The air feels different now, deeper into the night, quieter, more still. You listen without trying to listen. There are no clear sounds, only layers of silence resting over one another. Occasionally something shifts far away, too soft to recognize, too distant to disturb the calm that surrounds you. Your thoughts begin to slow even more. They no longer form clearly. They come and go in fragments, fading before they can fully take shape. It becomes easier to let them pass, easier to simply rest. Time seems to lose its meaning here. Moments stretch and blend together, no longer separate. There is no sense of before or after, only this quiet, continuous stillness. Above you, beyond the ceiling you can no longer see, the stars remain unchanged. They continue their silent watch over the land, distant and steady, just as they have always been. And here, within the shelter of this simple home, you drift a little further. Not suddenly, not completely, but gently, slowly, as if the night itself is guiding you deeper into rest, where even the smallest awareness begins to fade. And as that calm continues to deepen, you feel yourself drifting just a little further. The boundary between awareness and sleep grows softer now, less defined. You remain still, your body fully at rest, your breathing slow and steady. The linen sheet barely moves with each breath, rising and falling so gently that it almost seems still. Beside you, the oil lamp has dimmed even more. Its tiny flame wavers once, then steadies, casting only the faintest glow. The room is now mostly shadow, the shapes around you no longer clear, but suggested, soft outlines fading into darkness. Nothing demands your attention. Nothing needs to be done. Outside, the night feels deeper than before. The breeze that once moved through the doorway has quieted, leaving the air almost perfectly still. The coolness remains, settling gently over everything, touching the walls, the floor, and the space around you. For a moment, there is complete silence. Not the kind that feels empty, but the kind that feels full, as if the world itself is resting. Then, faintly, the sound of the Nile returns. It is soft, distant, almost like a memory of sound rather than something truly heard. A slow, continuous movement flowing through the darkness beyond the village. You do not turn toward it, you simply notice and let it pass. Your thoughts have grown quieter now. They no longer form into clear ideas. Instead, they drift like soft shapes, appearing briefly before fading away again. There is no effort in letting them go. It happens naturally. Your body feels heavier, but not uncomfortable. It is a gentle weight, a sign that you are sinking deeper into rest. The mat beneath you supports you completely, steady and unchanged, holding you in place without pressure or strain. Time continues to slip by unnoticed. There is no sense of minutes or moments, only the quiet continuation of night. Everything moves slowly here, so slowly that it almost feels as though nothing is moving at all. The small flame beside you flickers once more, just briefly. Its light softens even further, barely touching the space around it. And as the darkness settles completely, wrapping gently around the room, you drift a little deeper still, carried softly by the stillness, into a place where even the faintest thoughts begin to dissolve, leaving only calm behind. And now the night seems to stretch endlessly around you, soft and steady, as if time itself has slowed to match your calm. The lamp beside you flickers for the last time, its tiny flame bending gently before settling into near darkness. Shadows mingle in every corner, but there is no fear here, only a comforting sense of stillness that fills the room. Your body is fully relaxed, sinking deeper into the woven mat beneath you. Every inch of tension from the day has melted away, leaving you held gently by the cool, firm floor. The linen sheet drapes softly across your body, rising and falling with each slow, measured breath. Outside, the world continues quietly. The Nile murmurs in the distance, its presence subtle, almost like a heartbeat felt more than heard. You can imagine its waters flowing steadily, carrying life along its ancient path, untouched by the passage of hours or the worries of those who dwell beside it. A soft breeze drifts into the room once more, brushing against your face. It is cooler now, carrying with it the scents of the river and the faint aroma of the desert air. The sensation is delicate and fleeting, leaving behind a sense of freshness and calm that wraps gently around you. In the distance, the stars remain steady. Their light is soft, almost invisible within the room, yet you feel their quiet presence. They have observed countless nights like this one, their steady gaze offering a sense of continuity and patience that is almost tangible in the still air. You allow yourself to notice this quiet order. No sound demands attention, no movement breaks the peace. Your thoughts are like drifting clouds, coming and going without effort, dissolving naturally into the calm that surrounds you. The room, the night, and even your own body begin to merge into a single rhythm. Breathing, the gentle hum of the river, and the subtle coolness of the air synchronize in perfect harmony. You are no longer aware where the room ends and the night begins. Only the quiet remains, and it is enough. Time feels irrelevant. You do not measure it. You do not need to. You are suspended fully in the calm of the night, where every sound, every shadow, every breath belongs to the same gentle, continuous flow. And as your eyelids grow heavier and your body sinks just a little further into the mat, you feel yourself carried naturally, effortlessly, into the next layer of night's embrace, deeper and deeper, where even awareness becomes soft, fluid, and entirely at peace. And as the quiet settles even more deeply, the room around you seems to dissolve into shadow, leaving only the soft awareness of your own breath and the distant flow of the Nile. Your body feels weightless, yet grounded, fully supported by the woven mat beneath you. The linen sheet drapes lightly across your form, moving gently with each inhale and exhale. There is no tension, no urgency, only calm, steady restfulness. Outside, the desert night stretches endlessly. The air is cool, carrying whispers of the river, faint scents of reeds and distant palms, and the subtle dryness of sand that has cooled since the day. It moves around you like a gentle tide, brushing against your skin and leaving only comfort behind. The Nile flows quietly beyond the walls of the home. Its movement is constant and patient, almost imperceptible now, like a soft pulse beneath the earth. The sound has become part of your own rhythm, each passing moment aligning with the gentle beat of water, air, and breath. Above, the stars maintain their quiet vigil. Their light is distant but steady, a constant in a world that has slowed entirely. You imagine their soft glow washing over the land, unseen yet present, touching every corner of the village and extending even into this intimate space. You allow your awareness to drift lightly from the walls to the floor, to the cool air around you. Your thoughts, once active and busy, have softened into fragments, slowly dissolving like mist. There is no need to focus on them. There is no need to follow them. They come and go with the rhythm of your relaxed body. Even the smallest noises, a soft creak in the house, a distant splash from the river, the whisper of air moving through a crack in the doorway, pass unnoticed, absorbed into the blanket of calm that surrounds you. Time is a forgotten concept now. Minutes, hours, they no longer exist. Only the flow of night, continuous and patient, remains. Your body feels heavy, yet unburdened, sinking slowly deeper into the mat. Each breath becomes longer, smoother, almost imperceptible. The linen sheet rises and falls lightly, marking the rhythm of life in this still, quiet world. And as your eyes grow heavier, you notice the smallest flicker of shadow near the lamp's fading light. You do not move, you do not react. You simply become aware of it and allow it to merge seamlessly into the surrounding darkness. You are held fully in the stillness now, cradled by night, guided by the gentle flow of the Nile, and soothed by the endless, patient stars above. And slowly, naturally, you drift deeper into the quiet embrace of the night. And now, as your awareness drifts further into the stillness, the room seems to shrink into the shadows, while your mind expands gently into the calm of the night. The oil lamp beside you has long since faded into near darkness. Its flame now exists only as a memory, leaving the room bathed in soft shadow. Shapes of baskets, mats, and low stools blur, blending together, creating a cocoon of quiet around you. Your body has fully surrendered to the mat beneath you. Every point of contact, your back, your legs, your arms, is supported. Each breath flows effortlessly, slow and steady, like the gentle rhythm of the river beyond the walls. The night outside remains vast, open, and uninterrupted. A soft, cool breeze drifts through the doorway, carrying with it the faint scent of the Nile, mixed with the earthy aroma of cooled sand. It brushes lightly across your skin, soothing and delicate, leaving behind a sense of calm that spreads into every part of your body. From the distance, the Nile flows endlessly, a constant, quiet presence that seems to echo the rhythm of your own breathing. The river's pulse is gentle, almost imperceptible, yet deeply reassuring. It is timeless, patient, and steady, a reminder that life moves continuously, even in moments of stillness. Above, the stars shine steadily in the clear desert sky. Their distant glow is soft and quiet, a gentle watchfulness that has existed for thousands of nights. You feel their presence almost like a protective embrace, unseen but deeply felt. Your thoughts have slowed completely now, drifting like small clouds that disappear as quickly as they form. There is no urgency, no tension, no need to follow them. The stillness of the room, the rhythm of your breath, the distant flow of the river, all merge into one continuous, soothing presence. The mat beneath you feels almost weightless now, yet supports you fully. The linen sheet rises and falls in perfect harmony with your breathing, a subtle reminder of your own presence in this calm, quiet world. Even the faintest sounds, a whisper of air through the doorway, a distant splash in the river, the soft shift of shadows across the walls, are absorbed into the peace surrounding you. And as your eyelids grow heavier, your body sinking deeper into the mat, you feel the world condense into a single moment of pure calm. The room, the night, the river, and the stars all become one, a continuous, seamless flow that carries you naturally into rest. And there, in that gentle, unbroken quiet, you drift deeper into sleep, carried by the steady embrace of the ancient Egyptian night. And as sleep begins to brush softly against the edges of your awareness, the room around you fades further into shadow, leaving only the faint, comforting memory of the lamp's gentle glow. Your body rests completely on the woven mat now, sinking just a little deeper with each breath. The linen sheet drapes lightly, moving in perfect rhythm with your chest. You are held by the mat, the floor, the walls, everything steady, unchanging, and supportive. Outside, the desert night stretches endlessly. The breeze flows softly through the open doorway, carrying with it the distant whispers of the Nile and the subtle scent of earth cooled by the fading warmth of the day. Each brush of air against your skin brings a quiet comfort, a gentle reminder of the stillness surrounding you. The Nile itself continues its endless journey. Its waters move without hurry, without pause, and without sound that could disturb the calm now surrounding you. It is a presence you feel rather than hear, steady, constant, eternal. Each wave, each ripple aligns naturally with your slow, rhythmic breathing. Above, the stars hold their patient watch. Their light is distant, subtle, but reassuring, a silent guardianship that has endured countless nights like this one. You feel their quiet presence, almost as if they are holding the night together with a soft, unwavering gaze. Inside, the shadows stretch and blend into one another. Baskets, mats, and simple household tools dissolve into the darkness, leaving only the sensation of quiet and warmth. Your thoughts, too, have slowed, drifting lightly and dissolving like mist. There is no need to hold on to them. They pass naturally, leaving only calm in their absence. Every small sound, the whisper of air, the faint movement of the river, the shifting of a distant palm, blends seamlessly into the quiet. Nothing startles, nothing distracts. The night has become a single, continuous rhythm, carrying you gently forward. Your body grows heavier, yet it is a comforting weight. The mat supports you perfectly. The sheet rises and falls with your breathing. The room feels infinite in its stillness, yet intimate, a cocoon of warmth and quiet. And as your eyelids grow heavier, as the night embraces you fully, the distinction between waking and sleeping blurs. You drift deeper, not suddenly, not hurriedly, but effortlessly, carried by the seamless calm of the ancient Egyptian night, where even time seems to pause.
And now, as your body and mind drift further into rest, the room seems to fade completely into shadow. The faint memory of the lamp's glow lingers, soft and comforting, but the darkness has become its own gentle presence. You lie fully at ease on the woven mat, each point of contact grounded yet weightless. The linen sheet rests lightly over you, rising and falling with each slow, natural breath. There is no tension anywhere. The mat, the floor, the walls, the air itself all work together to hold you gently, perfectly. Outside, the desert night stretches wider than you can imagine. A soft breeze drifts in, cool and delicate, carrying with it the distant murmur of the Nile. The river flows silently, a constant heartbeat that you feel more than hear. Its rhythm is slow, steady, patient, and it resonates with your own breathing, reinforcing the quiet calm. Above, the stars watch silently. Their distant light remains steady and unwavering, a presence both protective and eternal. Though unseen directly, you sense them, and with their quiet vigilance, the world feels held together in its peaceful stillness. Inside the home, the shadows continue to stretch, blend, and soften. The shapes of baskets, mats, and simple tools are suggestions rather than objects now, merging into the darkness. The space has become a cocoon, enclosing you in warmth and quiet. Your thoughts have slowed almost to nothing. They appear like faint clouds, drifting briefly before dissolving into the calm. You do not chase them. You do not push them away. You simply allow them to pass, leaving the mind free and unburdened. Even the smallest external sounds, the whisper of air through the doorway, the distant movement of the river, a faint shift of reeds or palms, are absorbed into the quiet. Nothing interrupts the continuity of stillness. Your body feels heavier, yet unstrained. Each breath becomes smoother, deeper, longer. The linen sheet rises and falls with a perfect rhythm. The mat beneath you supports fully, yet you feel as if you float within the quiet, weightless and safe. Time seems irrelevant. Minutes, hours, even moments, all dissolve into the endless calm of the night. You are suspended in this gentle rhythm, carried naturally by the river, the stars, and the encompassing stillness. And as the night wraps fully around you, you drift deeper, seamlessly, into the soft embrace of sleep, where even the awareness of your body begins to melt into the endless, unbroken quiet of the ancient Egyptian night.
And as the night stretches onward, your awareness drifts even deeper into a calm so complete that the room seems to disappear entirely around you. Only the gentle rhythm of your breathing remains, slow, steady, and effortless. The woven mat beneath you feels entirely supportive, molding subtly to your body as if it knows exactly how to hold you. The linen sheet rests lightly, barely noticeable, yet providing the softest comfort. Your body feels fully cradled by the quiet, weightless and safe. Outside, the desert stretches endlessly under a sky thick with stars. Each one shines quietly, steady and patient, casting an almost imperceptible light that blends seamlessly with the darkness. They seem to breathe with the night, an eternal rhythm that mirrors your own. The Nile flows gently beyond the walls, a presence more sensed than heard. Its water moves slowly, carrying life along its ancient course, echoing a calm that seeps into your body. Each ripple seems to harmonize with your inhalations and exhalations, reinforcing the stillness that has now wrapped around you. A soft breeze drifts through the doorway, brushing lightly against your face and arms. It carries with it the subtle scent of reeds and earth cooled by the night. The sensation is gentle, delicate, calming. It passes and lingers only long enough to remind you that you are part of this quiet world. Within the room, shadows shift and mingle, merging every object into a seamless darkness. Baskets, mats, and low stools dissolve into the background. They are present, yet unobtrusive, supporting the sense of intimacy and safety. Your thoughts, too, have softened, no longer forming sentences or images. They drift lightly like mist, appearing briefly and vanishing without resistance. There is no need to follow them. There is nothing to do. Only the continuous rhythm of night remains. Even the faintest sounds from outside, a distant splash in the river, the soft rustle of palm leaves, the whisper of air, are absorbed into the calm. Nothing startles, nothing interrupts. Your body grows heavier, fully relaxing into the mat. Each breath rises and falls, deeper and smoother than before. Time seems suspended. Moments blend together, unbroken and seamless. And as the night enfolds you completely, carrying you gently, effortlessly into rest, you drift further into a quiet space where the world outside no longer exists, where sleep and night become one, uninterrupted and serene.
And as sleep draws nearer, the boundaries between your body, the room, and the night begin to dissolve. The woven mat beneath you is no longer simply a surface to lie upon. It has become part of the rhythm of your rest. Each curve and contour of your body is supported effortlessly. The linen sheet drapes lightly over you, soft and comforting, moving subtly with the rise and fall of your breath. Outside, the desert night continues its slow, timeless unfolding. A gentle breeze slips through the doorway, carrying the soft, earthy scent of the Nile and the faint aroma of cooled sand. The air brushes lightly against your skin, leaving behind a sensation that is both soothing and refreshing. The river flows in quiet, unhurried motion. Its presence is felt more than heard now, a steady, constant pulse beneath the night, synchronizing with the slow rhythm of your breathing. Each ripple, each movement of water seems to reinforce the stillness and calm that surround you. Above, the stars shine quietly, distant yet persistent. Their light, though barely touching the room, is a presence that anchors the night. They have witnessed countless nights like this one, and their silent constancy seems to reassure the world itself, steady, eternal, patient. Inside, the shadows have merged into a soft, seamless darkness. The baskets, mats, and low stools all blend into the quiet, creating a space that feels intimate, protected, and cocoon-like. Every object exists, yet none demand attention. Your thoughts have almost completely dissolved. Fragments drift softly, appearing briefly before disappearing, leaving only the calm behind. There is no need to follow them, no need to shape them. They pass as naturally as the river flows beyond the walls. Even the smallest external sounds, a splash in the Nile, the whisper of a palm leaf, the distant stir of a night animal, are absorbed into the stillness. Nothing interrupts the seamless flow of night. Your body grows heavier, more relaxed, sinking further into the mat. Each breath is long, deep, and effortless. Time has no meaning here. Minutes and hours blend into the quiet, continuous rhythm of night. And as the darkness wraps fully around you, as the stars watch silently from above, the Nile flows steadily, and the cool breeze drifts lightly through the doorway, you are carried further, deeper into the uninterrupted calm of sleep, where night and rest are one, perfectly seamless and endlessly serene.
And now, as your body sinks fully into the woven mat, the room fades completely into shadow, leaving only the gentle rhythm of your breath and the soft presence of the night. The linen sheet rests lightly over you, moving almost imperceptibly with each inhale and exhale. Its touch is soft, familiar, comforting, a gentle boundary between your body and the cool night air that drifts through the doorway. Every part of you feels supported, weightless yet grounded, as if the earth itself cradles you in stillness. Outside, the desert night stretches endlessly. The breeze drifts in, cool and delicate, carrying with it the distant whisper of the Nile and the subtle scent of reeds, sand, and distant palms. It brushes softly across your skin, leaving a quiet freshness that deepens the sensation of calm. The Nile flows steadily in the distance, a constant, unhurried pulse beneath the night. Its motion is gentle, barely perceptible now, yet you feel it in your chest, aligning naturally with your own slow breathing. Its rhythm is timeless, patient, and deeply reassuring, a quiet echo of life moving gently forward. Above, the stars shine, steady and eternal. Their distant light feels like a soft presence, an invisible companion that watches over the night. Each one remains fixed, unchanging, and quietly reassuring, a reminder that some things endure, silently and patiently through countless nights. Inside, the shadows have merged completely into darkness. Shapes of baskets, mats, and low furniture dissolve into the background. The room has become a cocoon, intimate and protected, holding you within its quiet embrace. Your thoughts, too, have faded. Small fragments drift briefly and dissolve into the calm. You do not follow them. There is no need. Only the continuous rhythm of your breath, the river, and the night remain. Even the faintest sounds outside, the soft rustle of palm leaves, a distant splash from the Nile, the whisper of air moving through the doorway, blend seamlessly into the stillness, reinforcing the uninterrupted calm. Your body grows heavier, more relaxed, sinking deeper into the mat. Each breath becomes longer, smoother, softer. Time itself seems suspended. Minutes and hours lose meaning, leaving only the continuous, gentle flow of night. And as the darkness enfolds you completely, as the Nile continues its quiet journey, and the stars watch silently above, you are carried deeper into the seamless embrace of sleep, fully supported, fully calm, perfectly at peace with the ancient Egyptian night.
And now, as you drift further, the line between your body, the room, and the night dissolves completely. The woven mat beneath you has become a part of the stillness itself, supporting your body without effort. Each curve and contour of your form rests easily on it. The linen sheet rises and falls softly with your breath, a gentle rhythm that mirrors the quiet world around you. Every inch of your body feels light yet fully supported, cradled in calm. Outside, the desert night stretches endlessly, open and unbroken. A soft breeze drifts through the doorway, carrying the distant murmur of the Nile, the faint scent of cooled earth, and a whisper of desert plants. The air brushes against your skin with delicate precision, leaving behind a sensation of deep comfort. The Nile flows steadily beyond the walls, its water moving silently, a patient pulse that you feel more than hear. Its rhythm aligns with your own breathing, reinforcing the seamless calm that now surrounds you. Each ripple seems to echo within your chest, steady, slow, and unhurried, carrying the weightless flow of night into your body. Above, the stars maintain their silent vigil. Their light is distant but constant, a quiet presence that anchors the endless night. You sense them, even without looking, as they silently hold the sky and all that lies beneath it, offering a steady reassurance that has existed for millennia. Inside the home, shadows blend seamlessly into darkness. Baskets, mats, and low furnishings merge into the soft gloom, creating a cocoon-like space that feels intimate, safe, and protective. The room is no longer a collection of objects. It is a sanctuary, a cradle of stillness. Your thoughts are nearly gone now, dissolving like mist. They drift briefly, then fade without effort. You do not need to engage them. There is nothing to chase or hold on to, only the slow, unbroken rhythm of your breath and the night remains. Even distant sounds, the whisper of a palm leaf, the soft splash of water, the gentle movement of air are absorbed into the quiet. Nothing startles, nothing interrupts. Your body grows heavier, deeper, fully relaxed into the mat. Each breath becomes longer, smoother, almost imperceptible. Time seems suspended. Minutes, hours, and even the notion of now dissolve into the seamless rhythm of night. And as the darkness wraps around you, as the Nile continues its endless journey, and the stars watch silently from above, you are carried deeper into rest, effortlessly drifting into the continuous, unbroken calm of the ancient Egyptian night.
And now, as the night deepens, you feel yourself drifting further into a quiet so complete that the room, the air, and even your own body seem to merge into a single gentle presence. The woven mat beneath you supports you fully, its texture now almost imperceptible beneath the softness of your body. The linen sheet lies lightly over you, rising and falling with each calm breath. There is no tension anywhere. Your muscles, your joints, your limbs, all are released into the quiet embrace of the night. Outside, the desert stretches endlessly, its vastness softened by the coolness of night. A gentle breeze drifts through the doorway, brushing against your skin, carrying the subtle scent of the Nile and the faint aroma of desert sand. It passes lightly, leaving behind a refreshing calm that seems to seep into every corner of your being. The Nile flows endlessly beyond the walls, silent, patient, timeless. Its current is felt more than heard, a quiet pulse in harmony with your breathing. Each movement of the water mirrors the slow, rhythmic rise and fall of your chest, reinforcing the sense of stillness and serenity that now fills the room. Above, the stars shine steadily, distant yet unwavering. Their soft, eternal light seems to touch the land in whispers, holding the night together with a patient
patience that stretches across centuries. You sense them as a gentle presence, anchoring the darkness, comforting and enduring. Inside, the shadows have melded seamlessly. Baskets, mats, and simple household tools dissolve into the darkness, leaving the room a cocoon of warmth and intimacy. The space no longer feels separate from the night. It has become a part of it, and you are part of it. Your thoughts drift lightly, fading like morning mist. There is no effort to hold them, no need to shape or follow them. They pass naturally, leaving only the unbroken calm behind. Even the faintest sounds from outside, the whisper of a palm leaf, a distant ripple in the Nile, the soft hum of air blend into the stillness. Nothing interrupts, nothing distracts. Your body grows heavier, fully relaxed, sinking deeper into the mat. Each breath becomes longer, smoother, softer. Time loses meaning. Minutes, hours, the world itself all dissolve into the seamless rhythm of night. And as darkness wraps fully around you, as the stars continue their silent vigil and the river flows endlessly in the distance, you are carried effortlessly, gently, deeper into rest, into the unbroken, serene embrace of the ancient Egyptian night.
And as you drift deeper into stillness, the distinction between your body and the night blurs. The room has melted into shadows, the mat beneath you has become part of the calm, and the linen sheet rests like a gentle whisper over your form. Your body feels weightless, yet fully supported. Every point of contact with the mat is steady, familiar, and comforting. Each breath is slow and effortless, rising and falling in a rhythm perfectly in tune with the gentle pulse of the night. Outside, the desert stretches infinitely. The breeze drifts softly through the doorway, carrying the faint scent of the Nile, the coolness of the sand, and a hint of desert flora. It brushes against your skin, subtle and delicate, leaving behind a quiet freshness that seeps into your very core. The Nile moves quietly in the distance, almost imperceptible now. Its current is gentle, continuous, patient. You do not need to see it. Its presence is felt, aligning naturally with your slow, steady breathing. The river's quiet pulse reinforces the calm that has grown so deep within you. Above, the stars shine steadily, distant and unwavering. Their soft light seems to hold the night together, a subtle, eternal watchfulness. Though you cannot see them clearly from within the room, you feel their presence like a quiet reassurance, timeless, serene, and protective. Inside, the shadows of baskets, mats, and low furniture blend completely into the darkness. The room is no longer a collection of objects, but a cocoon, intimate, safe, and seamless with the night outside. Your thoughts drift like delicate mist, appearing briefly and dissolving just as quickly. There is no need to engage them. They fade naturally, leaving only the quiet continuity of breath, night, and calm. Even distant sounds, a soft splash from the Nile, a gentle rustle of leaves, a whisper of air, are absorbed into the stillness. Nothing disturbs the seamless flow of the night. Your body sinks deeper into the mat, heavier yet completely relaxed. Each breath grows longer, smoother, softer. Time itself has disappeared. Minutes, hours, even the sense of now dissolve entirely, leaving only the gentle, continuous rhythm of night.
And as darkness enfolds you fully, as the river flows steadily in the distance, and as the stars watch silently above, you drift further and further into the unbroken, serene embrace of the ancient Egyptian night, carried effortlessly into deep, calm sleep.
And now, as your body and mind sink further into the calm, the room seems to disappear entirely. The shadows blend into one another, and the space around you feels infinite, yet intimately safe. The woven mat beneath you supports every curve and contour of your body. Its texture is almost imperceptible now, replaced by a sensation of weightless grounding. The linen sheet lies lightly over you, moving with your steady, slow breaths. Each inhale and exhale flows effortlessly, perfectly in tune with the quiet rhythm of the night. Outside, the desert stretches endlessly under the vast night sky. A gentle breeze drifts in through the open doorway, carrying with it the faint scent of reeds and cooled earth along the Nile. It brushes softly against your skin, leaving a subtle sense of refreshment that penetrates to your very core. The Nile moves in silent, patient continuity. Its current is gentle, felt rather than heard, and seems to synchronize with the slow, measured rise and fall of your chest. The water's quiet pulse spreads a deep calm, reinforcing the peaceful rhythm that now surrounds you completely. Above, the stars shine quietly, distant and unchanging. Their soft light, though barely visible inside the room, is felt as a steady presence, a patient observer of the world. You sense their quiet vigilance, eternal and unhurried, anchoring the night and comforting your mind with its constancy. Inside, shadows have dissolved into soft, seamless darkness. Baskets, mats, and low furnishings merge with the gloom, forming a cocoon-like space that is protective and intimate. The room itself has become part of the night, a quiet sanctuary holding you within its embrace. Your thoughts have all but disappeared. Fragments drift briefly, like soft clouds, and vanish naturally, leaving only calm in their absence. There is no need to follow or control them. The continuity of night and breath is all that remains. Even distant sounds, the whisper of a palm leaf, a faint splash from the Nile, the gentle rustle of air, are absorbed into the quiet. Nothing disturbs this seamless stillness. Your body grows heavier, fully relaxed, sinking deeper into the mat. Each breath grows smoother, longer, almost imperceptible. Time has ceased to exist. Minutes, hours, even the notion of now fade into the unbroken, gentle rhythm of night. And as darkness enfolds you entirely, as the river continues its steady flow, and the stars watch silently above, you drift deeper, effortlessly and completely into the serene embrace of sleep, carried gently into the unbroken calm of the ancient Egyptian night. And now, as the night settles fully, you feel yourself floating in the gentle rhythm of the darkness. The room, the mat beneath you, even your own body have merged into a single presence of calm. The woven mat supports you completely, steady yet soft, as if it were a part of the night itself. The linen sheet rests lightly over your body, rising and falling with the slow, even cadence of your breathing. Every muscle is relaxed, every point of contact held gently, and every breath flows effortlessly into the stillness around you. Outside, the desert night stretches far and wide, endless and serene. A soft breeze drifts in through the doorway, carrying the faint aroma of the Nile, the cooling sands and distant reeds. It brushes lightly against your skin, leaving a subtle sense of comfort and calm that spreads through your body.
The Nile flows in quiet, patient continuity, its presence more felt than heard. Each ripple mirrors the gentle rhythm of your breath, reinforcing the sense of stillness that surrounds you. Its steady, unhurried movement is eternal, patient, and deeply reassuring, like the heartbeat of the night itself. Above, the stars shine silently, distant yet constant. Their light is subtle but unwavering, a quiet presence anchoring the vast sky. You feel them as a gentle, watchful companion, timeless and patient, holding the night together while you drift peacefully within it. Inside, the shadows of the room have melted into darkness. Baskets, mats, and low furniture dissolve into the soft gloom, creating a cocoon of intimate safety. The room itself becomes part of the night, a gentle, protective shell enclosing you completely. Your thoughts have nearly vanished, drifting like light mist that appears and fades without effort. There is no need to hold them, no need to shape or follow them. Only the gentle continuity of breath, river, and night remains, uninterrupted and soothing. Even faint sounds from the outside, the rustle of a palm leaf, a distant splash in the Nile, a whisper of air, are absorbed into the stillness. Nothing disturbs this seamless flow of calm. Your body grows heavier, fully surrendered to the mat beneath you. Each breath deepens, smooths, and softens. Time disappears. Minutes, hours, even the sense of now fades into the endless, gentle rhythm of night. And as the darkness wraps fully around you, as the stars watch silently, and as the river flows steadily in the distance, you drift further, effortlessly, into the unbroken, serene embrace of sleep, carried gently by the seamless calm of the ancient Egyptian night.
And now, as your awareness drifts further, the room itself seems to dissolve into darkness. The mat beneath you, the linen sheet over you, and even the walls around you become part of the gentle rhythm of the night. Your body feels entirely supported, yet weightless. Every curve, every point of contact rests perfectly on the mat. The linen sheet rises and falls with each slow, effortless breath, moving in harmony with your chest and the calm that surrounds you. Outside, the desert stretches far and wide, silent and still. A soft breeze drifts through the doorway, carrying the subtle scent of the Nile, the faint coolness of sand, and the whisper of distant reeds. It brushes lightly against your skin, leaving a refreshing calm that spreads through every part of you. The Nile flows steadily, silent, patient. Its movement is more a sensation than a sound, a pulse that aligns naturally with your breathing. Each ripple is slow, unhurried, eternal, a quiet rhythm that mirrors the calm in your body and mind. Above, the stars shine quietly, distant but constant. Their light is barely perceptible inside the room, yet their presence is deeply reassuring. They have watched countless nights like this, a patient, timeless witness that seems to hold the night itself together. Inside, shadows have blended into one seamless darkness. Baskets, mats, and low furniture dissolve into the gloom, creating a cocoon-like space. The room feels safe, intimate, and protective. It is no longer separate from the night. It has become part of it, and you are part of it. Your thoughts have almost vanished. Faint fragments drift lightly, appearing briefly before dissolving completely. You do not follow them. You do not shape them. Only the gentle, continuous rhythm of your breath, the night, and the river remain.
Even faint sounds from outside, a splash from the Nile, the whisper of leaves, the soft movement of air, are absorbed into the quiet. Nothing interrupts the seamless stillness. Your body grows heavier, completely relaxed, sinking deeper into the mat. Each breath lengthens, smooths, softens. Time loses all meaning. Minutes, hours, even the sense of now fade, leaving only the gentle, unbroken flow of night. And as darkness wraps fully around you, as the stars watch silently above, and as the river continues its endless journey, you drift deeper, effortlessly and completely, into the serene, seamless embrace of sleep, carried by the unbroken calm of the ancient Egyptian night.
And now, as the night reaches its deepest point, all boundaries between your body, the room, and the world outside have disappeared. The woven mat beneath you, the linen sheet resting lightly over you, and even the walls around you have melted into a seamless embrace of calm. Your body feels weightless, yet fully supported. Every curve, every point of contact rests perfectly, held gently by the mat. The sheet rises and falls softly with your chest, moving in harmony with each slow, effortless breath. There is no tension, no worry, only perfect stillness. Outside, the desert stretches endlessly under a sky filled with countless stars. A gentle breeze drifts through the doorway, carrying the faint scent of the Nile, the subtle coolness of sand, and a whisper of reeds swaying softly in the night. It brushes lightly against your skin, leaving behind a calm that reaches into every corner of your body. The Nile flows steadily in the distance, patient and eternal. Its movement is gentle, felt rather than heard, a quiet pulse that aligns perfectly with your own rhythm. Each ripple mirrors the slow rise and fall of your chest, reinforcing the profound stillness that surrounds you. Above, the stars shine quietly, distant but unwavering. Their light, soft and enduring, feels like a gentle watchfulness, a timeless presence holding the night together. You sense their calm patience, anchoring the sky and your mind, offering reassurance without a word. Inside, shadows have dissolved into soft darkness. Baskets, mats, and low furnishings merge into the gloom, forming a cocoon that is intimate, protective, and perfectly still. The room itself has become part of the night, just as you have. Your thoughts have vanished completely. Fragments drift lightly and dissolve, leaving only the continuous rhythm of breath, river, and night. Nothing interrupts, nothing disturbs, only calm remains. Even faint sounds from the outside, a soft rustle of palm leaves, a gentle splash of water in the Nile, the whisper of a breeze are absorbed into the stillness. They become part of the seamless flow, part of the night carrying you forward. Your body grows heavier, fully surrendered. Each breath deepens, smooths, softens. Time dissolves. Minutes and hours lose all meaning. Only the gentle, continuous rhythm of night remains. And as darkness wraps fully around you, as the Nile continues its eternal flow, and as the stars watch silently above, you drift further, effortlessly, into deep, serene sleep. Tonight, the ancient Egyptian night cradles you completely. You are at peace. You are safe. You are home.